For your daily crypto update with Framework Fortune Crypto Live. We are back doing these live again. Shiba Inu having a pullback. A lot of people worried about it dropping pretty hard, so this is the first thing we're going to dive into. I have sold some of mine. I've been selling out of it slowly. I sold some at the top. But when it just came back down and started really kind of cracking under that 7 area, that's where we were looking to hold up. And not really able to do it. There is a trend line, pretty clear trend line right here that it's testing. If it cracks this trend line, we do have that support at 6. But the question you got to ask yourself is, do you want to be the person who locks in money on this, make it a nice profit, or do you want to continue to hold it and look for it to try to bounce and come up some more? It very well could. I mean, if it holds this trend line, we could see it bounce and break on out. But do you really want to be the person who didn't lock any profit out up here if it happens to crash back down? I don't, especially when in my trading account, I've missed moves the last couple of days, like on Mana. Mana up 133%, still ripping. Nasty, nasty move. So as a trader, you know, Shiba was running good, so I was fine with holding it. But there's all types of fish in the sea, so you don't want to just get stuck on one coin unless you're, all in on that project because you just believe in that project. That's, up to you to do. But because I'm a trader, I don't really like to be in that position for this long and not lock out any profits, especially after this type of big of a run. So I'm still holding a decent amount of SHIB, looking to see if it's going to hold this trend line or not. I may even hold it down to here, but if we start cracking down here, then I'd be real concerned. But if it holds up, or if it starts cracking and I get out and it comes down and then starts breaking back up through here, I can always get back in and ride it for another leg up if that's what's going to happen. Because we don't know. All I know right now is we're consolidating. We're consolidating longer than I would like to see. And we are testing that uptrend. So we're close to losing upward momentum. And the one thing that concerns me the most is on the 1 hour chart here, so we're starting to crack right now, is the 10-day has crossed down below the 50-day, the blue line. You run this chart all the way back for this whole entire rip. I take these drawings off. You can see it stayed above the 50-day, the blue line, the entire time. The 10-day never moved below it. So that is a bit of a bearish indicator on SHIB. SHIB may have to have a pullback. It may have to pull all the way back down to the 5 area before it can try to run again. But I'm not going to wait around for that when, like I said, when there's other trades popping. So, I don't know. Still could be a runner. But it just depends on how long you want to wait and what you're trying to do with your capital. Well, let's take a look at what else is going around on the market. We'll keep an eye on SHIB during the stream, but there's other stuff going on. So Bitcoin is having just a little bit of a pullback, but still consolidating, starting to form this channel that we already had drawn out here. So, I mean, as long as it's holding that 50-day on the 1 hour chart, we should see Bitcoin push up some more. And this is what I was saying. Once it broke over 65, it might take a while. It might have to go sideways to do some consolidation, like a week or two before it tries to push up for any more highs. Bitcoin does not like to break out and go straight up for very long anymore. At least not short term. It takes a little bit longer for it to move. But Bitcoin's still looking good. As long as it's over 60,000, the whole market should be pretty bullish. Which, like I was pointing out earlier, Mana huge rip. Right now, to me, it's way too late to get in. First entry would have been, back down here when we were talking about it a couple of weeks ago. You have multiple other opportunities to get in on the bounce of the 10-day moving average, that green indicator. You would not want to touch it through here, but you got a nice little consolidation bull flag that it just broke out of. So if you didn't get in there, you still got to wait. If you try to buy it up here at the top, it very well could pull back. The EMAs are really spread out, so it's getting overbought, getting a little extended. So we want to see more consolidation or some type of pullback before this can be a play again. Now, Fat Boy Drizzy, you hit me up earlier, said you were making nice scalps off Mana, so good job making bank on this, riding this up. That's what I like to hear. Basic attention token, another one up 55%. It's just exploding today. Getting some upper wicks up here, that's a little concerning, but it looks like if you play the pullbacks, as long as the 10-day is holding up, you can get these bounces off of that 10-day possibly. And PLA up 50%. Another big rip. A lot of big wicks though, so there's a lot of selling pressure above it. Got to get through a lot of these sellers. It looks like it's trying to work its way up for maybe a possible test of $2. But this is another one of the game tokens. Mana's a game token. I still don't know about basic attention, whether that's a game token or not. But play is a game token. Don't know about Chili's, but Chili's cheese getting a pretty nice rip from 34 up to 43. Let's actually look at this a little further back, see if we got some type of play possibly happening. Yeah, so right across through here on cheese. I'm actually going to put this on my watch list for now. We have a nice cup and handle. Big bowl handle there. So if it can break over this area of resistance, like this 45, which is kind of the 50 cent area too. Yeah, you might as well just say it's 50 cents. So we may have room up to 50 cents. If it can break 50 cents, then it could have another big move like it did before, where it almost went up to $1 twice. But still probably maybe a day or two away for that move to possibly happen. See, a lot of the market's starting to turn green a little bit here, but we got the other half of the market turning red. Shiba being the biggest loser so far. It looks like Shiba's cracking some more here. And it's still holding. So I'm on the 4 hour, so we'll see if I can continue to hold. The Cosmos ecosystem. Let's get up here. Here we go. All of them still in the same areas they was. I am looking for, I forgot one in the Cosmos ecosystem I need to add. I'm looking for fetch to hold up here on this 4 hour. If the next 4 hour candle is a green bullish candle that breaks over 75 cents, I'll probably look for an entry on fetch. That is one I need to keep an eye on because we've been in this nice big wedge, so this is getting very close to another breakout. Luna, same thing, Luna, Cosmos, all of them still on their uptrend, still looking good. Persistence getting rejected at its downtrend, basically $10, but still holding most of those gains. Looks like it's going to try to curl up and retest 10. Cardano still looking ugly. Cardano looks like it is going to come back down. Just building lower lows and lower highs. Not a good pattern at all. Let's see what else we got. Algo, I'm keeping a watch on. Maybe tonight or in the morning, possible entries there on Algo. Let's see, the one I want to talk about that I think's got some pretty decent breakout potential. You see, I actually already wrote on this chart because I wanted to remember this. Oh, did it start breaking out? Let's see. So I'm looking for it to reject off of this downtrend. It may not, because that 10 is really pointing up right now. So Mirror is in the Cosmos ecosystem. Mirror protocol, synthetic asset coin. Oh, I moved that there. But I was looking for it to come back down, maybe this 275 area right here, 250 for an entry to see if it's going to break this triangle. It may break prematurely though. So I would be keeping an eye on this for the next couple of days, as it's very close to breaking up out of this pattern. And it's got room to run. This was all the way back up at $16 in April. So very low price on this for now. Big wedge pattern. And that is Mirror Protocol, MIR. Let's see, what else did I have to look at? SNX, this is another synthetic asset one. Kind of the same pattern as Mirror. So both of these you could actually keep an eye on, because it looks like both of them are close to the same breakout point. Yeah, I may start looking for possible entries on SNX. And this one ripped really hard in January all the way up to $30. But not too long ago, in September, it did go from this 9 area up to 15 or 16, which is a nice rip. So we got, I mean, unless something drastic happens and like Bitcoin drops below 60,000 all of a sudden, or Ethereum drops below 4,000 all of a sudden, these plays should have some type of breakouts, or at least if they're at this bottom support, they should at least come up and test the downtrend. So I mean, even that would still be 10 up to 12.75. So that's $2.75 a coin in profit if it doesn't break out. So it's almost like I was talking about the other day. We almost have like the same trend as this summer's breakout, where first it was Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin pushed up to all new highs. I was talking about this yesterday, I think. Then it was the Cosmos ecosystem. Or no, did they run first? No, it was SHIB. It was Bitcoin, then it was Shiba, then it was the gaming tokens. Those are the ones I forgot about last night, because Axie had ran real hard, and Axie is up. And then Mana and Play, those other gaming tokens, have ran this week. So I'm curious to see if this following week it's going to be Cosmos ecosystem running, or maybe Solana. Solana's about due for a breakout. It's taken a long time to break that $200 area. Well, I think Solana's on my watch list. Where you at, Solana? If you guys have any coins you want me to check out while you're here in the live stream, let me know. Yeah, so Solana may have to pull back to the trend line. If it doesn't bounce here at 190 and bounce back over 200, then expect a pullback on it. But I like it in the 175 area for possible retest of 2. Voyager token. This one pulling back some. It looks like we're trying to build some support right across through here. Yeah, like 275 is where it's been testing at. I really wanted to see it hold $3, but you can see those upper wicks of selling pressure on these candles. These long, skinny wicks. And sellers just slamming it right down to the bottom of that triangle. It's a little premature of a dip, but below that consolidation. So it hasn't made a lower low yet. The lower low is right there at 278.5, and it's got to 280. So as long as it stays above 280, I think we could see Voyager come back up. We do have this big space between the current price and the 50-day moving average back down at 250. So if it doesn't hold, expect it to drop to that 250 area. This is a volatile currency. So we had just broken out of this whole channel. I'm on the 5-minute. What am I doing here? There we go. So here's the daily chart. We had broken out of this channel, but we got rejected at that 350 area. So this channel here, this old resistance at the top, needs to be new support, and it's not quite holding up as that. Still a lot of good stuff around Voyager, but as far as this current run, it needs some time. Just consolidating at the moment. Let's see. Let's check on SHIB here. Yeah, so SHIB just dropped all the way down to 4065, getting bought up off of there, but just made, looks like, another low. Where's SHIB at? There we go. But so this is the thing where I'm like, I don't know with SHIB at the moment, because you look at the daily chart, this looks like good consolidation. Like it could easily curl back up if it doesn't drop much lower. But when you look at the hour chart, which is the shorter time frame, it's like super close. Now it did just hold up. It just held up there on that test. We got a little wick. Buyers trying to push it up. We got 40 minutes left on this candle. So this candle will need to stay like it is or start bouncing, one or the other. You're still on SHIB, Ruben? I'm still holding a good bit of it. But I had to get out of... I locked out some of it. I couldn't be up that much in profit and not lock out some of it. But I don't know. We'll see. The daily chart, I like the daily on it so far, because this is a very nice either bull flag or, like I said, a curl up. It could be. Maybe a bull flag. Tomorrow, if SHIB holds up and it's like right here tomorrow, when that day candle opens and it pushes up at all, we could see it start exploding. You can right there some strong resistance at 7.5, 4075. Tops of these two candles, since they ended up closing the same. It's damn near a double top. We'll see. We'll see. It's still bullish, but you bought 5 million Elon. I know I don't know anything about Elon. I know there's like a bunch of different knockoff Dogecoins and SHIBs and stuff that are like Elon Mars and Mars Lawn and Akita Shiba or whatever. There's all kinds of different things. I'm just waiting. Where's the coin that represents the bulldogs out here? Where's my pit bull coin at? Or my big American bulldog coin? You have to tell me about Elon, because I have no idea about that coin. Ooh. See, and this is right here. This is what makes me nervous. Like looking at this on the 15-minute, we're showing a lot of selling pressure right now. At this point, it does look like SHIB is going to come back down to the 6 area and probably test that support. If it comes down to the 6 area and it's not holding as support at all, you're not seeing any buys or anything come in, that would be really concerning, because then it may have like all of a sudden dump. But it does look like it's going to try to pull back to that area. So I don't know. It's hard to say. It's really going to depend on where SHIB closes today. I'd honestly like to see it close back up above the bottoms of these bodies of these two. At 6870. If that buyers could push that back up and have a little short wick, that would make it an even better looking triangle. Because right now, another concern is, remember these drawings, if this is not a triangle or a curl up, if this is a bearish candle following this green candle, like if this drops down to that 6 area and closes like that, that's a bearish engulfing, which would lead to more of a sell-off. Just not what we want to see. You do have that support that was old resistance at that 5-ish, 5.5-ish area. I don't know. It's hard to call. It's just hard to say in this consolidation right now. Dogelon Mars, yeah. Oh, you bought Dogelon Mars? Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. I've just heard the name. It's funny. So one life. This is the daily chart I'm looking at on SHIB. And then I also look at it on the 1 hour. And then I've got it on the 1 hour on whatever this is, Coinbase Pro. But I usually look at it like a 15 or 5 on Coinbase Pro. As you can see right there, that pullback. Like the 1 hour, I do not like the way it looks other than that trend line, but it looks like it's cracking it. Yeah, it is starting to crack it, so it's testing this trend line hard. We tested a little while ago, got pushed back up, but this time not as quick as a push up. Ooh, Solana dropping some more here. Solana might give that opportunity to catch it cheaper. Some support at 180. Let's see. AGLD did bounce up. We're seeing these other game tokens rip. So ALGD may be one to keep an eye on as it's not quite ripped yet. Holding up that 50-day and got support, past chart support there on the 1 hour. Just like before, going to be major resistance at 5. Yeah, definitely keep AGLD on watch too. So I'm just going to go through real quick this list of things that are not on my watch list and see if I need to put them on there. I have 2 basic attention tokens. Oh no, BAT was not on my watch list. That's alright. It's probably a game token, and I didn't realize it was a game token. Let's see, let me go back out the 4 hour here, like the 4 hour when I'm looking for possible trades. I forgot what BNT is. I don't like bond yet. This does get nice random pops where you can make some nice day trades on it though when it's hot. Let's see, how's CLV looking? CLV, move that downtrend, is once again testing this 110 support. Actually, I didn't have the... Now that we have this little wick here, we can actually make that downtrend the way it's supposed to be. So that's a big wedge on CLV. Just not had much volume since it came out on Coinbase. I think there's a new coin too on Coinbase Pro. Let me look through here real quick. Thought I saw something got added. Got Tribe, that's not new. FX, Function X, whoops. Oh, come on, what'd you do here? Where'd that go? Oh, I just remembered that one. FX, Wrapped Centrifuge. That's definitely new. That just had a nice little 15-cent rip, but very robotic looking. Wrapped Centrifuge. I do not know what this is. I've never even heard of this. I thought centrifuge was something like WCFG, Coinbase, and then what was the other one? FX. Oh, no, I did have FX on there. Okay. ARPA. I think ARPA was the new one. Yeah, ARPA. No? Maybe I missed this one when this came out. Let's see. See if it's on my list or not. ARPA. Alright, let's take a look at these guys. So this dumped when it hit Coinbase. Little Sambo. Always going nuts. There is. It did just break this little U-shaped pattern, and it looks like it's trying to hold this previous support again. It's basically 15 cents. Come here. Come online. You can do it. There you go. See, where's that 15 cents at? Now, actually, the 15 cents is the resistance. So, break of 15 cents, this could possibly get a move. But, like I said, I have no idea about it. I don't know anything about it. Other than I'm just looking at the chart. This wrap centrifuge. There's a big move there. 150 up to 260. So this thing can rip. And FX. Another one. She got a pretty nice wedge pattern. Yeah, if this can break over 125 again, we may could see that breakout. As long as it's holding up that trend line. Yes, I am in SHIB. I am in SHIB on 2 different accounts. I'll show you one of them here. But I have locked out some of my SHIB. I'm not holding nowhere near as much as I was. And SHIB's still pulling back there a little bit, but that's okay. See, that daily chart looks fine. It's just, well, I don't know. Like I said, it depends on how this candle closes. Yeah, I've got 8 million SHIB on this account still, and I've got 16 million that I bought way back on my Voyager account. Yeah, FX with a decent little pattern setting up, so that could be one to keep an eye on. Let's look real quick at the supply of FX. See if it can run or not, or how much it could possibly run. So we got 378 max supply. Doesn't say the circulating supply. all-time high was 229, and that was recently. This has been on a decent little uptrend. I didn't see that, but we'll try to find that later. How many holders? Don't know how many holders. It is on 8 exchanges. Huh. Well, that was nice of them. When was this? Well, this is October 29th. So they are active on Twitter, which is a good thing. And they did an airdrop of Ethereum to the people who had issues claiming their staking rewards. So that may be one. I don't know. I may look into it more. I may not. It depends on if it breaks out of this. Yeah, Shib's pulling back to that 6 area. Depends if it breaks out of this triangle wedge. So, alright guys, if you've got any more questions, suggestions, or ideas, go ahead and get those in. I'm not doing any live trading today, but we will start live. We'll start the trading again next week, because either one way or another, I'm going to be out of SHIB on this account. Maybe not on the other account, but on this account, I'm definitely going to be getting out of it. I can't hold an account for day trading this long. I mean, it's only been a week since Shiba started ripping. Well, no, I guess it's been all month. They had that first original rip and then consolidated all month and then had this rip towards the end. But that's another thing that bothers me with SHIB is how long this consolidation was. We could get in that same situation, or maybe we come down to this 5 area and then consolidate for 2 or 3 weeks before SHIB has another move up. And 2 or 3 weeks of missing rips like mana and basic attention token. I ain't trying to do all that. To the moon, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's not... nothing's impossible when it comes to investing or trading. Improbable. Arguably, it is improbable that she will go to a penny, but is it impossible? I've seen crazy things in my 7 years in the stock market, so... And the free market ability of the crypto markets without having all these regulations and all that stuff that we have in America, you get some nice moves. So yeah, we'll give a stream about 10 more minutes here, 5-10 more minutes. Monitor Shiba a little bit longer here, and look for possible other plays. So right now, I'm gonna make top watch. Well, let's see. I'm just gonna leave that alone for now. Let's see. I need to check Ethereum. I don't think I checked Ethereum today. Now, Ethereum's still looking bullish on the 4-hour chart. Just a little pullback. Not even pullback to the 50 yet. I think it looks like Ethereum may have a rip coming. Another rip. Because this wasn't that big of a rip for it to break over the high. I mean, that's barely a move at all. For Ethereum. I mean, a move from, 2,700 to 4,400 is not a little move. But what I'm saying, just in this short term for the breakout, it wasn't a very big breakout. So it looks like Ethereum's just trying to kind of confirm the breakout before it takes off. Matic having a pullback down to the 50-day. We can remove that off of there, but if we start seeing like Solana and Algorand and those blockchain cryptos running altogether, Matic could really start running. And last time it didn't perform that well. I said it yesterday, and I keep saying I think Matic is undervalued where it's at right now, comparatively to the rest of the coins. But that's just, it's just my thoughts, my technical analysis. Yeah, look at that. Came right back down to the 6. A lot faster than I thought, too. So we did get a bounce off of there so far, like immediate bounce, because this just cracked. Yeah, in the last 5 minutes while I was looking at other things. You can see dropping below the trend line, the 10-day spreading out a little bit from the 50, really pointing downwards. So these last two lines are the last lines of support before a big drop down to that 5 area. It's got to hold. I don't like its crack of the trend line at all. But that's what I was kind of expecting there. I was looking for it to hold, but not holding at all. All right. Well, it's going to be an interesting night. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's almost pushed back over the trend line. Shiba's crazy right now. There's so much volume in it. It's moving so rapidly. The candles are so much bigger than they were. And it's still really a cheap coin. So when you get 16 million, you get these rapid moves. You can really get your account ate up, or if you're scalping, you can make some nice rips off of it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's going to be tonight. Shiba's got to hold up tonight to be able to come back up tomorrow. With it being Sunday, though, we may see more of a pullback tomorrow. God, Mana's still ripping. Oh, wow. Mana just ripped up to $5 while I was streaming. Nice. That was a nice move. I really did not expect it to rip that hard today. Beautiful. Well, if you made money off of Mana, good job. You absolutely killed it. If you made money off of Shiba and you're not planning on holding it forever, good job. Now this on the 5 minute looks like Mana's going to have some type of pullback here, probably drastic pullback. Because you have its upper wick, crazy indecision, and getting followed by this 5 minute bear candle. Let's see, AGLD, what you doing? AGLD coming back some more, coming down a little bit more. All right. So, I'm not doing the updates on Sundays anymore. Sundays is the only day I can take off because I live stream on the Stock Market channel 5 days a week, and I've been live streaming here 7 days a week. And that's just too much. So the daily crypto updates will be down to 6 days a week crypto updates. So don't expect anything for a crypto update tomorrow unless something drastic happens. If something drastic happens on a Sunday, I will jump in and do a live stream and comment on it and see where the market's going. But I don't think we're going to have anything drastic tomorrow. Just pullbacks across the coins that have been ripping, and we'll probably see a few other coins start to rip, especially if Mana continues to stay hot. So my dog's yelling at me. He must want to go out. I'm gonna call it a night. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can keep getting these daily live notifications of when I'm coming on to do some technical analysis and try to find some of these rippers and start back trading this week. Guys, have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe out there. Till next time.